Assalamualaikum everyone. Now I would like to show you guys this video. This video is about one of the unique transport in the world. So my group chose to present about the Wappertal Special Railway. This video is prepared from me, Nur Amy Adlina binti Khairul Azuwan, also my friend Najihahtul Khah binti Suhaimi, Maizatul Naemah binti Zamri, also Paveethra Manimalan. The Wappertal Schwebebahn, or is called a Wappertal Special Railway, is a suspension railway in Wappertal, Germany. Its original name is Ancient Handbahn System Jugendlichen, or is called a Jugendlichen, under the overhead conveyor system. It is the oldest electric elevated railway with hanging cars in the world and is a unique system in Germany. The design by Jugendlichen is German entrepreneur, engineer, and inventor involved in the development of the petrol engine and the Wappertal Special Railway, and offered first to the cities of Berlin, Munich, and Breslau, who all turned it down. The installation with the elevated station was put in Bremen, Wappertal, and Wappertal between 1876 and 1903. The first track opened in 1901. The railway line is credited with growth of the original cities and their eventual merge into million passengers annually, per the 2008 annual report. New rail cars were ordered in 2015, core generation 15, and the first new car went into service in December 2016. The Schwebebahn characteristic is Schwebebahn runs along a road of 30.3 kilometers at a height of about 20 meters above the river Wapper between Oberbayern and Somborner Street, and about 8 meters above the valley road between Somborner Street and Wappertal. At one point, the railway crossed the A46 motorway. The entire trip takes about 30 minutes. The Schwebebahn operates within the VRR Transport Association and accepts the ticket issued by the VRR companies. The Wappertal Schwebebahn had a forerunner. In 1824, Henry Robinson Palmer of Britain presented a railway system which differed from all previous construction. It was a low single-rail suspension railway on which the carriages were drawn by horse. Friedrich Harcourt, a present industry entrepreneur and politician, loved the idea. He saw a big advantage for the transportation of coal to the early industrial region in and around the Wapper Valley. Harcourt had his own steel mine in Wappertal. He built a demonstrated segment of the Palmer system and set it up in 1826 on the ground of what is today the Wappertal Tax Office. He tried to attract public attention to his railway plans. On 9 September 1826, the town councillor of Wappertal met to discuss the use of a Palmer railway from the Rouge region, his bay or Langeberg, to the Wapper Valley, Wappertal, connecting Harcourt factory. Friedrich Harcourt is paid. The project wrote with a surveyor and a member of the town council. The plans never went ahead because of protests from the transport branch, clarification need, and owner of mills that were not on the road. In 1887, the city of Wappertal and Bremen formed a commission for the construction of an elevated railway or Homebane. In 1894, they chose the system of the engineer Jugendlichen of Cologne, and in 1896, the order was licensed by the city of Düsseldorf. In 2003, the Ring Heritage Office, or LVR, announced the discovery of an original section of the test road of the Schwebebahn. Construction on the actual Schwebebahn began in 1898, overseen by the government master builder Wilhelm Feldman. On 24 October 1900, Emperor Wilhelm participated in a monorail trial run. In 1901, the railway came into operation. It opened in sections. The lines from closer to Zoo Stadium opened on 1 March. The line to the western terminus at Wappertal opened on 24 May. While the line to the eastern terminus at Oberbayern did not open until 27 June 1903. Around 97,200 tons of steel were used to produce the supporting frame and the station. The construction cost 60 million gold mark. The railway was closed owing to severe damage during the World War, but reopened as early as 1946.
My name is Najihahtul Khah Suhaimi, and my number metric is 23 DLS 20F1048. For Wappertal Suspension Railways, I will discuss about technology. Firstly, single rails built underneath supporting steel frame, which is the car hang on the wheel, which are driven by multiple electric motor operation at 750 volts DC. Next, use block signaling, such as light and heavy rail system, or usually have three colors, which is green, yellow, and also red. Green is signaled to the driver in the next stop, usually until the next station was free or not. For yellow, aspect was mostly used warn about construction more ahead, and also red is warned about more surf problems. Wappertal Suspension Railways is used European train control system, which is the allow short distance between trains, and frame and track are made out of 486 pillar and bridge work section, also including a loop track for the train to be turned around. Or the Wappertal Suspension Railways, actually the car are 24 meters long and have 4 doors, which is in one train, one carriage can seat 48% and also 130 standing passenger. The minimum and the top speed for this train, which is 60 km per hour, which is 37 mph, and also the average speed is 27 km per hour, which is 70 mph. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Paveethra and my matrix number is 23DLS20F1056. Today I am going to share with you all about popular culture of the Wappertal Suspension Railway in Germany. There are actually 4 types, which are literature, film, other fiction and games. Let's see all these categories in detail in the upcoming slides. First of all, let's look at literature. As you all can see the picture in the slides, the Wappertal Schwebebahn is alluded to in Theodor Herzl's 1902 utopian novel Old New Land, or popularly known as the Old New Land. For Herzl, the Schwebebahn was the ideal form of urban transport, and he imagined a large monorail built in its style in Haifa. In terms of film, a sequence in lyrical nitrate using film from between 1905 and 1915 features the Wappertal Schwebebahn. Rudiger Vogler and Jella Rotlander's characters ride the Schwebebahn in Wim Wenders' 1974 movie Alice in the Cities. It also appears in the 1992 Dutch movie The Sunday Child by Peter Verhoeven in Tom Tykwer's 2000 film The Princess and the Warrior. as a background and to a number of outdoor dances choreographies in another Wim Wenders film 2011's Pina, and some dances are set inside the cars. Both subject and title of video work by the Turner Prize nominated artist Darren Allman, which is produced in 1995. The Museum of Modern Art as a 2-minute film from 1902 featuring the Schwebe Bun. Next is Other Fiction. Few events in Lee Fury Wotten, a Belgian comic in the Yokozuna series, take place in the Schwebe Bun. The denouement of the episode of the 1972 ITC TV series The Adventurer called I Will Get There Sometime also take place on the railway. Lastly, games. In 2013 was launched the Schwebe Bun Simulator 2013 for Windows, Mac OS X and Wii U. In this simulator, the player controls the GTW-72, which is a suspended monorail train type operated by Wappertaler Stadtwerke on the Wappertal Schwebe Bun from 1972 until 2018. In the add-on Wappertal DLC of the OMSI 2 bus simulator, there is the option for the player to control the Schwebe Bun of the newest model GTW-15 with all stations faithfully recreated. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Maizatul Naemah Zamri. My number is F1050. The advantage and disadvantage for suspension railway is, the first advantage for suspension railway is they maintain a clean line because they will keeping ground space clean if suspended high enough. Not disturbing public order because the noise emitted slower than regular train. The disadvantage for suspension railway is, first, the normal or regular train are more cheaper than suspension railway because more equipment to build railway are actually safe to use. For second disadvantage for suspension railway is the normal train are easy to build. It more versatile, more safer and more reliable.